Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Shahrzad Jalali, clinical psychologist, and today we're talking about how most people think being observant is actually a gift. But if you can't choose what you notice, is it really a gift? It's a nervous system that never got permission to rest and relax, and eventually that turns into such exhaustion that you can't even begin to explain. There's a part of your brain called Reticular Activating System. This is the part that decides what gets your attention and what's not important enough to deserve your attention. But here's the problem. Yours isn't filtering. It's scanning. Most people walk into a room and notice a few things here or there. You walk into the room and your brain opens 50 tabs at once. Who's uncomfortable? Who's upset? Who needs what? What does that silence mean? What does that shift mean? What does that tone mean? And none of those tabs ever fully close. This is not awareness. It's continuous partial attention, and your brain never gets to land and relax. There's a difference between perception and hypervigilance. Perception is chosen. You decide what matters and your mind follows. Hypervigilance is compulsive. Your body decides something may be wrong and your mind is forced to chase that feeling. One is led by clarity and the other is driven by fear memory. Hyper-aware people aren't just noticing more. They're carrying the emotional weight of everything they're noticing. And that's where the exhaustion comes from. Now, what is the cost? Number one, decision fatigue. When everything feels important, nothing can be prioritized. Number two, social anxiety. Not because you're actually insecure socially, but because you're tracking too many variables at once. Number three, mental fog. Again, not because your brain is slow, but because it's overloaded with information. The goal isn't to become more aware. You already are. The goal is to learn something most people were never taught. Selective ignorance. Not everything deserves your attention, even if your brain insists that it actually does. Selective ignorance is the ability to say, I see it, but I'm not picking it up. It's not avoidance. It's regulating. It's choosing what enters your system instead of letting everything invade it. The truth is, your exhaustion isn't coming from life itself. It's coming from carrying too much of it at once. I want this space to feel different, not loud, not performative, but honest. If something in you feels heavy right now, something you can quiet, organize in your mind, leave it in the comments. We'll work through it together.